What's up, guys? It's Christopher Mendoza. I wanted to make a little video for you guys talking about, why the hard work is going to pay off in the end. And a lot of people might have this conception about how, oh man, I'm like so tired. Like, I'd rather just just take it easy today, just not put in any work. So, how do you expect to get better at anything if you're not willing to put in the work? You know what I mean? And I really want to let everybody know that the hard work is going to pay off in the end. And the reason why I think a lot of us try to make excuses for ourselves is I think we just might fear our own success. And a lot of us, like, we know we have potential, but, you know, it's up to us to draw it out. And sometimes, like, we might not have it, like we might not have it in us to just like draw it out because of our own fear. But fear, what is fear? You know what I mean? Fear, it's not talked about enough. And fear, I like to think of fear as a fire, like the great custom model said. Fear is a fire that can either cook your food, keep you warm, or it can be the fire that burns down your house, that burns you ultimately. You have to learn to make a friend out of fear. Otherwise, fear is something that you're afraid of. You see how that works? So I say to everybody, you know what I mean? If there's something that you're passionate about, always be willing to put that first and not, you know, you just like resting or whatever. Like if you want to get better at anything, you have to be willing to put in the work and the work is going to pay off. And how do you expect to get better without putting in the work? Like how do you expect to do this? You could take someone like me who before was very unmotivated, very lazy, always easy to make excuses. So I realized one day, like, what it's all for. A lot of people forget what it's all for, but me, I know what it's all for. I want to be great at what I do. I want to achieve glory. I want to achieve greatness, and I know I'm going to do this. I'm speaking it into fucking existence. I know if I work hard enough, I can be world champion. This is what I want. If I were to just sit around, make excuses, and just not put in any work to what I do, how can I do this? And you got to be willing to not cut corners, but be willing to know your way around those corners just so, like, okay, you get through it. Okay, now I know how to do this? So if you want to be good, always train, always work hard, and just never make excuses. Because if you make excuses, that's not going to get you very far. Putting in the hard work, that's going to get you far. And when the work really starts to just pour down on you, and just you really start to think that this might be too much, that's when the fighter in you starts to show. That's when that warrior in you starts to show. And that's when you have to prove to not just to everybody else, but to yourself why you are doing this. And when you are in like just like the home stretch essentially, like once you actually like do and work at what you're doing, you look back and think, wow, I actually did that. I did this. You want to have that feeling, you gotta be willing to put in the work. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? So I think it's very self-explanatory. Like I don't think I need to just constantly just recite the point. You know what I mean? But yes, the hard work is gonna pay off. Yes, you have the potential. You have the talent to do this. And when you have the potential and the talent to do something, let everybody know what you're made of. Show everybody who you are. And the hard work is going to show. The hard work is really going to show. So, Motivational Mondays, let's get it.